we are going to review Black Widow. So guys,
So
Black Widow.
pause this podcast right now. Go watch Black Widow. It's just a few. Okay, it's 2 hours. It's pretty long, but
Yeah.
Yes.
watch that bit. Then come back here and
Wake up in the morning, work hard, hustle hard. At the end of the day, 7 to 9, watch Black Widow. Just yeah, just watch that.
And if you haven't
So, yeah.
watched Loki, go watch that as well. Then
True, yeah. So we're gonna talk about Black Widow today. What were your so when it was announced, it was after Endgame. It was announced. What do you think of it? Because I was like, how are they gonna do this? It has to be a prequel because she's dead now during that time after Endgame, right? So I was like, how are they gonna do this? So that was my reaction. It's like how, and if anything, after watching the movie, I would say they did a good job with it. Would I say it's a lot of people are saying it's kind of boring. I would disagree. I think it's like a Guardians 2 and Ant-Man. It's just a solid movie that I wouldn't mind watching. I think that's where Black Widow falls into the Marvel list for me, if we were to do a
What
list.
I thought was gonna be this origin movie, I thought it's gonna be because I think in the Avengers, in the first Avengers, you see a part of her taking down some like agent and escaping, right? To come to the helicarrier. Yeah. You see
Oh,
that?
you thought that
So
part.
I thought I was gonna see like that initial. Okay, we did see the initial, but I thought it's gonna be like the whole journey of how she even came to know to shield and
I mean, they did explain it like the first half.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
mean they did, but they didn't really like.
but it's
true.
It's just
Yeah.
people like Black Widow. They Clint Barton found Black Widow and he wanted to spare Black Widow's life, so she wanted to help. So in order for her to be free, she has to kill Luya. That's about it. That's basically it. I agree. I wanted more.
Yeah, the first, I'm just saying, like the kid part and like the opening credits with the song, right?
Yeah.
That's like one, in my opinion, like that's one of the best opening Marvel has ever done. Like the song, you get it, the tone, the like how they just showed the names, like a full computer just like being scripted. I was like, it was intense. I was like watching. I was like, wow, like I mean, that is because like it's been a long time since I've watched a Marvel movie, like first time. You know what I mean? And then hopefully by December,
we coming up.
Spider-Man will be good. So,
what is going on the release date, Danish? What is the release date? December.
Check it. Okay. Anyways, move on. So like I just thought, I think we should move on. So that I know it's real. I think it's like I think it's just like about Marvel is just Ivan. But it's serious with the guys on Spider-Man. As unreleased Spider-Man.
These are the shit I have to go through, guys.
Go for it. We will when the day comes. We will show you.
Yeah. If anything, I'll probably wish at like 5 in the evening because I'll probably forget about it.
Probably like 2 days later, I get a happy birthday text.
Oh yeah, Surya, happy birthday last year, right? Yeah, I've been a bit busy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Like COVID, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It would probably be like,
I forgot.
hey Surya, have you uploaded the video, Surya? Hey Surya, your birthday, right? Oh yeah, happy birthday, Surya. That is how I imagine the whole thing.
That's gonna be me. No, Shaggy's gonna be like, oh, is this a good thumbnail? And then you're gonna be like, oh no. And then I'm gonna be like, hey, it's the kid. Okay. Anyways, back to Black Widow. I think I like Black Widow because I've watched the movie in years. Like, last Marvel movie I watched, Far From Home, and you can tell that's that long because it was 2019.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I think it was a good movie. It did have some flaws, and the flaws are spoilers, and that's where we're gonna get into it. So, click off the video now. We're getting to spoiler territory. So, strap yourself in, and let's get to it. So yeah. So guys, spoilers. What about spoilers? What's a letdown for you? Because I think a letdown for me is a spoiler. Yeah, Shakir, we should go first.
Overall, right. The movie, it's okay. It's okay. I'll give it like a 7, a solid 7. No, 6.9. Because I can't. It is really good in context. Okay, you have the character Yelena. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yelena. Yeah, she's funny actually. She's actually really funny.
The Red Guardian was pretty solid. Wish I could see a bit more background. The mother's like that side character pretty okay. I wish they did
Shit.
more for Tasha
Shit.
though, honestly. Like
Yeah. A lot of people
in
had,
like Avengers and all actually her in her own movie. Like
maybe she's not getting the
it-
spotlight. Yeah, I
not
get
getting the
it.
spotlight. Kind of not really getting the spotlight. Like there's not enough of her in a way, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fully like her in Avengers, her in Civil War and all. I prefer those honestly, even though it's just those tiny scenes. And
But
I
you
saw more
understand
of the
her.
Spy in her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but no, not the elephant in the room. The obvious thing, I feel like every Marvel fan can agree. Actually, right. I feel like if you're not a Marvel fan and you're watching Black Widow for the first time, you're not like a hardcore Marvel fan. Honestly, I think from
You
your
should enjoy this
you're gonna
movie.
see this movie. Yeah, you're gonna see this movie as a 7 or 8. Honestly, it's not that bad if you're like new, because your expectations aren't that shattered, you know.
But like us,
But
with
if
us
you know a
three,
little
we've
bit,
been from the
you know, a
start.
little
Yeah.
bit like us.
Yeah.
Check it. Not a little bit like us. Check it. Not a little bit like us. A lot like us. Yeah. If you know a lot like yeah. Go on, Shakir. Say what you want to do.
The most disappointing part, I think we can all agree. Okay,
Yeah, three of us
all
agree.
say together. 3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly,
His-
like
It's
I saw. Yeah. I just want to tell a story. I saw like not spoiler lah. Someone blurred the face, and the face was like a guy with orange hair, and that was a stunt double. I saw a picture. Yeah. So I was like, who is this dude? Who can it be? And then like when I saw the movie, I was like,
that
bro,
is.
that action
shit.
Oh man.
No, it's like a shit. And I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I
bad
mean,
habits, man.
No, I'm not finished yet. Shaki had a good joke. So I saw like a guy there. I was like, who is this? And then when the movie came, like when the movie need, because Taskmaster was opening the helmet, I was like, oh, I get to see who it is, because I'm really intrigued. Because in the past, we've never had like a guy who had orange hair like being quite important in the past, and like tiba-tiba just open. It's the Dracov's daughter. I was like,
yeah.
And here's the thing, okay, so I'm not trying to be sexist, whatever, like, I'm not actually being serious. First, it's a girl, and to me, I'm not trying to say like, okay, Marvel is bad on you, okay? So the fact it's a girl kind of knocks it off for me, because in the comics or in like a TV series I watch, Taskmaster's a boy, it's a guy, and to me, it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a guy, But, and then like when, after they revealed it, and she put the helmet back on, I was like, I can't look at Taskmaster the same. It's like let's say like me and Sarah were good friends. He did something wrong. I can't look at him the same. And again, I'm just saying. Hopefully you're not gonna do anything bad. But you know what I mean. Like when they were fighting, I was like, I mean, like there's no use, because like to me, Taskmaster's like a dude, badass. Like I'm not trying to like say, oh, it might be a girl. I understand it, but for me personally, I'm like, okay, no. Second thing, I think we can all agree that the person should have not been mind controlled. Because I was poor.
Yeah.
Poor.
Taskmaster has like 3 flaws, in my opinion.
In the Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
First one is, like you said, I think overall personality, because
Mm.
Taskmaster is not a quiet guy. He's basically like Deathstroke. You know, he plans. Bro.
Yeah,
That's why he's called the Taskmaster. He's like
20
amazing at
steps
planning, just
ahead of everybody.
strategizing.
Yeah,
Like it's basically like if Natasha was fighting an even way more stronger version of herself, thinking 50 steps ahead, fighting way better than her, you know. Okay, that's like the first problem. The second problem, okay, I forgot what the second problem, but the third problem is also the fighting. Fighting's not that bad, but I wish there could have been more. You know?
Yeah.
There was some that's like because when you see in the trailer, it looks so hype. It hyped me up so much, but then the movie, like, it hardly really showed anything. Like you saw the Black Panther one, where he did like the Wakanda claws thing, right?
Yeah.
But then he hardly even did anything like, I don't know, do your Black Panther moves or whatever. But then he did show like some, what they call it, Captain America, Spider-Man, and
Yeah, like the footage.
Hawkeye, and also Black Panther. Yeah, just those 4 actually. But I wish he could have done a bit more with those 4. You know, like do more swinging, show more Spider-Man, do more Wakanda.
Because you study those guys, and why don't you use it? Right?
Yeah,
That's the
it's
point. Right?
for me, Taskmaster is basically I don't really care about like the gender and everything, but then I felt like
Yeah lah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's very little like even the fighting skills, like I mean the fighting scenes over there, like the car chase one was really good, and then the one where Natasha gets blown off like driving, yeah, that was okay. But yeah, there wasn't much fight. It was more like on her
Story.
like story on how she
It's like trying to drive the story.
joins
Yeah.
her family back together and stuff.
Yeah.
There was
It's more like finding the red room.
yeah,
Than,
and Drakov, there wasn't much like the villain,
Dude.
there wasn't much development.
boring, man.
on
Boring,
the
man.
villain.
Boring villain. Yeah, boring villain.
I mean, we do know, okay, he's like very powerful, very sick. The red room, located like above. Okay, yeah, that was cool. But the fact is, there wasn't much development. I don't like that kind
Yeah,
of.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah. So.
And then the Red Room, I feel like the Red Room was just okay. The Red Room, we see the part where Yelena was like in the room where she tried to shut down the whole place, and then she was like in the room where she shot the bazooka upwards, and then there was the room where it's Dreykov, and then there's also the room where the other widows are. There's only like 4 locations. I expected more from the Red Room, being a flying place in like, this gigantic flying place. I wanted to see more or something. But the coolest part about the Red Room is literally when it got destroyed, and her and Taskmaster was just.
Yeah, falling down and fighting. That was cool. That was cool.
sick.
The best part about Red Room is when it's destroyed. That's kind of upsetting, honestly.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like what Shati said. Just disappointing, really, like about
But
everything.
another right, sorry, you said how you don't mind as a woman, but that's the thing. Honestly, the fact that it's a woman, it's not that it doesn't matter, but like when you think, you guys know the ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a woman. Her original
Yeah.
character was a male, but
Yeah.
she pulled it. It's not same. The backstories are completely completely different, and even the personality is a bit different. But like it worked in a way, and even then, Ghost wasn't really that much of a popular character, right? But
I mean,
Taskmaster,
yeah.
everyone knows Taskmaster.
Yeah, like, that's for me personally. That's why I said like the fact it's a girl. I'm kind of like butthurt because like to me like I grew like is that let's say that if I grew up with I grew up with Spider-Man and they just butcher him. I'm like no, like I don't want that. Like to me, Taskmaster, like I think as we all can agree, a guy who plans, a guy who's not controlled, a guy who can talk, a guy who's a guy like it's a guy. You know what I mean? Not like as I said, these 4 things. As I said, they don't show it that much. If anything, it's a miss. I saw a post on Instagram. Someone was like, "Oh, Taskmaster hit or miss." Someone said it's a hit if they wear the helmet. It's a miss if they don't. Like if Taskmaster doesn't. So yeah, I just hope. Yeah.
I hate how they revealed his identity so early. Her identity.
Time is a bit weird to be honest.
Anonymous.
It's supposed to be better hiding identity than Spider-Man. Spider-Man be like, "Hey yo, I'm Peter Parker to the whole world."
yeah.
Um,
Creep. It's like hard to trace him. In this one, it's just like, "Oh, I'm daughter."
Like nah, bro. You know what I mean?
And I feel like even if they were to like, let's say in the future have an origin story for Taskmaster, right? I don't think it would be like hype for many people after seeing like this portrait of like Taskmaster in Black Widow.
Yeah. If anything, sure, nobody wants Taskmaster movie at this point.
Yeah, bro. I was
Yeah.
really looking for. I was like,
Honestly,
okay.
I think they can still fix it though. If they
I
can
don't
find a
know.
way.
I think maybe they
Depends, Depends. Depends on Hawkeye. Yeah. Wait,
I just
Hawkeye.
hope
Speak
as much as I love her being a good guy, like she's good, that's so sweet and all. There's like this little guilty pleasure in me, like I want Taskmaster to be a bad guy. He's way better as a bad guy, man.
Yeah, he's cool. Right? He's cool. He's just in my opinion, if he falls into that category of cool bad guys, where you're like, oh yes, do more. Like you're supporting the bad guy. Yeah.
He should be a bad guy that could never who never change even till the end. The ending should have been like him, like I don't know, like suddenly just calling up a jet on his own and just running off, like him being
that would be better. Like
that would be cool.
Just like ran away or just disappeared, and then
that
there's
would
still
be
a
very
bit of her
cool.
that doesn't like Natasha. Like at that moment, okay, you saved me, I forgive you, but after this, I'm gonna try to kill you or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That would
But
be cool.
let's see how it goes.
Um,
Marvel has picked themselves up before, like Thor. Thor is pretty lazy and slow, and then Thor Ragnarok
yeah.
came out. Maybe they
I
can
mean,
do something else, man. Hopefully.
wait. Speaking of, let's see what happens. Thoughts on the post credit? That's actually kind of cool in what happened in post credit scenes. Spoilers again. Spoilers again. Oh, wait, actually, that's good.
The Lady Hydra, Madam Hydra, right?
She's a douchebag. I hate her.
This is literally the opposite of what you call it.
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it in the chat. Yeah. So context, we were having a chat about Black Widow, and then Shaka was like, "Oh, she's like literally the anti-black, anti Nick Fury." I'm like, "You're not wrong, to be honest. You're actually not wrong."
Is she
She's
confirmed
mainly-
as Madam Hydra?
Yes, she is. Yes.
If she's not, I don't get. She's just basically like, it's so cool. There's an not evil Avengers, maybe evil Avengers, but
Hopefully,
the
yeah.
idea of like, this is like bringing back old memories, like when you see Iron Man at the ending, Nick Fury, everyone's like, oh my god, this is gonna be Avengers.
Yeah. Now she's screwing stuff up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
And
the first one was.
she's such a douche, like you
Yeah, like she was like, bro, here's the thing. Imagine you're your graveyard, your sister, like your sibling, right? And she's like, And like, you know what, when I heard that, I was like, oh, alright, you again, what are you doing now? Because I know she's bad, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Her actual name in the comics is actually Viper, right? Yeah, I think that's what she's actually called.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, she's actually Viper. It's
I don't know Madam Hydra that much, honestly.
the
I've
first time
never
I saw
heard
the first time I saw Madam Hydra was I saw her in
Falcon Winter Soldier lah. Everyone did, right?
Falcon the Soldier, and then I learned a bit more about her other story is in Agents of Shield. Like she was there also as
that's cool.
yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
Agents of Shield, right? Like the Ghost Rider, I would say it's kind of like an embarrassment, to be honest.
Nothing. It's not that bad, but the OG Ghost Rider is way more cool.
No, the thing about this Ghost Rider is that Ghost Rider in Agents of Shield, he like in that season that the Ghost Rider shifted for many people. It went to Coulson at one point. Coulson took in the Ghost Rider.
Why are we talking about Ghost Rider? We're talking about Black Widow. We change subject.
Yeah, so basically Madam Hydra is Madam Hydra also recruited US agent, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if like Thunderbolts, you know. I was actually expecting Thunderbolts at the end. But like when she showed like Clint, I was like, oh god. So yeah, in Hawkeye later, Haley Steinfeld and what's her name? Florence. Yeah, Florence Pugh. So yeah, that's we backing we backing Black Widow or Hawkeye, technically lah.
I would say
Black Widow's dead.
No, you know what I mean. I have a theory. I think she's not gonna kill Clint.
Yeah, Clint is like his closest friend. If it wasn't for Clint, she wouldn't be freed from the.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. I think at first, Yelena's gonna be like, "Oh, you killed her," and then like tiba-tiba at the end of the episode or like end of the season, tiba-tiba baru he explain and he'll be like, "Okay, he's good. But she's good and all." That's my theory, Joe. Will it happen? I think it will because if anything, in the comics, did Yelena be bad? Not really.
I mean,
Yeah.
Elena,
Tengok lah.
I
Can't wait
don't
for it,
think
though.
she'll understand the whole Soul Stone dying thingy, bro. If to be honest,
Clint has to explain to save his ass. Like, bro, he has
I
to.
don't think Elena would actually understand. I think
Hmm.
I don't think Clint would die at the same time, but I don't think
Yeah.
she can be convinced at the same time.
My sisters, right? I swear. you know when like she passed the tablet to Florence, right? Oh, Yelena, right? They were like, yes, she's going to die. I was like, what? I was like, what's wrong with you?
Oh my god, Hawkeye like that.
But here's the thing. Like that's like I know a lot of people on Instagram. They're like, oh, should have been clean. I'm like, okay, yes, but let it be. Like, come on, calm down. And then my sisters were like, yes, he's gonna die. I'm like, oh god, guys, please.
Dennis,
At the same time,
what are
at the
you
same time, they
thinking
was,
at home, Dennis? What is this?
it's them, right? It's not me. So, but one the good thing is one fun stuff is that they're like, oh, Haley Steinfeld and Florence. I think those two are going to be good. They're going to fight each other, but I think it'll be good. It'll be fun. So yeah, let's just we'll see lah
Do
what
you think
happens.
US AG might hop in?
I don't think so.
Why? I don't. I mean, US agent is a super. How many super soldiers are alive now? You have Red Guardians
Red
and
Guardian.
Soldier
Isaiah.
Bucky.
What? Isaiah.
Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah, Isaiah Bradley.
Okay, not counting Isaiah because he's not really active.
Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky, Red Guardian, and US Agent, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
it? There's no more, yeah.
The Taskmasters, if they're alive, although most of them are dead. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just those though. So yeah.
Imagine all of them fighting. Ooh.
I bet Bucky to be honest. Although, but yeah, we finished our Black Widow review.
Yep.
It's pretty good. I mean, I just thought. So now,
Anyway, quick rating. Black Widow, how much will you give it then? I already gave mine earlier 6.9. Danish?
I was about to say 7, but when I said 7, but I think after your point, you were like, oh, not 6. It's like you were like 6.
7 is like.
I'll give it a 7. Maybe the fact is because I haven't seen a lot of Marvel movies. Like it's been a while, and also I think this is a fresh air because it's been a while since I've seen a Marvel movie that I don't know what to expect. You know, I thought it's always
like
frustrated.
COVID and all right, so they can't properly.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't know what's going. I just don't know what's going. Yeah. So yeah.
So, yeah.
I would say a solid. I would say 6.5 to 7 lah.
Okay. That's actually not bad to be
We're
honest.
all similar, like, around that area. Like, it's
Solid.
good,
Yeah, we're around there. We're around there.
It's
So yeah.
a solid movie lah. It's just if Taskmaster was properly portrayed, I would have given it at least a 7 or 8.
Yeah, maybe. Actually,
Yeah.
maybe.
But we would recommend watching it though, because like
Yeah,
Yeah.
important to the storyline lah. So
yeah. If anything, just if you like Black Widow, just watch it because I think you'll enjoy it. Like, maybe if you have, honestly, I'll say it's a good sister movie. I think you'll say that. Yeah. I think when my sister's watching it, like, I think they were just having fun. I think they're just vibing.
Yeah, and
I mean,
it was some like funny parts as well if you guys wanna watch. Like,
yeah,
the
true.
Guardian was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's dumb. He's actually dumb.
Yeah, I just understand, bro. I thought like the moment he wore the costume, right? I thought the moment he goes on the table and starts moving, he's gonna tear, he's gonna rip.
The moment like,
Uh,
when he said to the wife, he was like, "Oh, I got some energy." It was like, "Fuck it, hell, oh, God." I know. Okay, I'm sorry I cursed. But
It's like, no, I think he's like, I have a lot of energy, after being.
guys, I'm sorry I said the F word. I don't know if you heard it, but like, literally, she was like, "Oh, you look well," and he's like, "Oh, you still look as good. You still look good." And it's like, I've been a while. I still have a lot of energy. In my house, like, oh Lord, I was like, oh.
Can I just say for one scene that I love? It was the scene where it's like, so I grabbed the fish, I pulled out my hand. My hand was cold, frostbite. My father told me, "Give me your hand."
So yeah.
Put toilet on my hand. He was like, "How does this have anything to do?" It's like, father.
It's like
Yeah.
she's having like depression about whole family being fake, and he's talking about his dad pissing on his hand. And it's like, what does he have in relation?
It was 37 degrees, yeah.
Father problem.
I was like, what the?
37 degrees.
Yeah, like,
And the accents, man, I love that Russian accent, bro.
it's just like, nah. To me, it's just like a pause. Like, no.
Hey, what happened to the brother though?
Which one?
Which brother?
Natasha's brother.
Yes,
The second
brother.
brother.
The one in the starting part, isn't that her brother?
Sister lah.
Wait,
Allah.
the older sibling was a.
That's Natasha.
That's Natasha. That's her hair.
Hey, bro,
It has like that.
It was a guy.
Yeah. I was watching with my mom, and my mom was like, "Siapa lelaki ni? Who's this boy?" I'm like, "Ma, that's." And then I looked at her. I'm like, "Okay, I kind of get where you're coming from.
Bro,
She does look."
I
kind of
honestly
like,
thought it was a
she's
guy,
girl,
bro.
she's a girl.
Oh damn. Okay.
No,
Now
but
it makes
it makes sense that they all look different because at one point you see that they get plastic surgery, so it makes sense that they look super different when they
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Okay,
Man.
but that was Natasha.